y'all. And just like I said, y'all make sure y'all support if y'all can. I know we in the month of January, but make sure y'all still support the channel if you can. Make sure you donate to my Cash App or my PayPal link, which is posted in the link. And if y'all want to follow me, make sure you follow me IG at Godbody_2009. If you want to reach out for me for natal chart readings, if you just want to, get a relationship advice or anything of that nature, make sure you reach out to me at 312-526-6350. And I appreciate the love. Make sure y'all hit the chat. Let me know if you've been enjoying these videos. I know I've been hitting y'all with quite a few joints in the last few. So hopefully, we can get this rolling. I can only really do videos when I really have the time and really, time really spares me to really show that to y'all. So I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you follow me. And I appreciate the love. And this video is going to be called The Diagnosis for Disappearing. And I'm going to try to break down and help y'all understand what's really going on when y'all dealing with us and what's really happening. A lot of women want to know, like, what's going on, God body? Like, why is this going on? What's going on, God body? Why is that going on? So I know a lot of people don't want to see this one because this is the one that always, gets in the way. One thing you got to understand when you're dealing with a Scorpio, man, is we are individuals that's deep in tune with life, that's deep in tune with ourselves, that's deep in tune in his head. Hey, what's going on, Adrian? That's deep into his head, that's deep into doing what he has to do. You know what I'm saying? He's not an individual of doing too many game playing. He's not an individual to be, be into what everybody else is. When you're dealing with a Scorpio, you have to understand that this individual is not a person to really be following the lead, so to say. A lot of people when they date people, they got people that hang with this crowd, be people that act like this person, but this is not going to be the problem that you have with us. The problem is it's going to be us being so different and us being so unique. I see y'all coming in. Make sure y'all hit that like as you enter the chat. Like I always tell y'all, if y'all want to show that love, make sure y'all donate if you can. My Cash App, my PayPal link is posted in the chat room. So make sure y'all show that love if you can. Make sure you follow me. I appreciate the love. Definitely hit the chat room up if you can. One thing you got to understand when you dating a Scorpio man is he's going to be into his own type of existence. He's going to be like the people of old times. He's going to be like an individual that has a certain bravado about himself, a certain mystique about himself, a certain extreme of mystery that brings the woman to this fascination. You know what I mean? Because everybody is so typical. Everybody is so cookie cutter. Everybody is so, sheep mentality. It's hard to understand a man that's actually an individual, a man that's actually distinctive, an individual that's actually have eccentric, very charismatic personality, but it's hard to guess. So with this video, I'm gonna try to break that down for y'all. Scorpio is we are people that's used to being by ourselves. We are people that's used to being in our own heads. We don't really see what you see, but unless you make it known to us. We don't really understand what you understand or what you really, what's really getting you down unless you open up to us. If you're not an individual that's used to, communicating on a deep level where you're able to open up to that Scorpio man, where you're able to tell him exactly what's going on and why this is going on, and it's going to be a little difficult for you. It's going to be a little bit more agitated for you in certain ways because you're not going to understand why do you feel this way, what's really going on. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I want to make sure everything look, and let me know my visual look is coming through clear. He's a person that's used to being by himself for long periods of time. He's an individual that's used to being driven by himself for a long period of time. Like I tell y'all, we don't have this abundance of uh, people around us. We don't have this enormous group around us. We don't have this people that we have to always have around us. I always have to. It's like we're so used to being misunderstood. We're so used to being ostracized. We're so used to being alienated. We learn how to become strong, even if the individual didn't start off strong and necessarily. We have no choice but to necessarily become strong, but to necessarily become our own driven force. You see what I'm saying? Because as a Scorpio man, we have to wear all the hats. We have to be the cheerleader for ourselves. We have to be the coach for ourselves, and we have to be the player for ourselves because we don't come with this extravagant support system. We don't come with this extravagant understanding from our peers, and understanding from people around us, understanding from people that we grow around. So we learn to be our own individual. We learn to walk alone many times. We learn to be a loner. It's not something that we dwell on or really parade ourselves around on, but we learn to live as a loner. We learn to be walk with the same confidence even if you walk alone. Walk with the same swag even when you by yourself and you don't know who's gonna be in your corner. You got to be a leader even when it's not popular. You got to be strong when that shit not even popular. You know what I'm saying? Because you are all you have. And we realize that at an early age. A lot of people don't understand that till they get this age or till this happens or till that. We know that from a very early age. I knew a lot of stuff. You really gonna be alone. A lot of times you really gonna, have to be able to stand strong, especially as a man. You actually gonna have to be able to walk the grass that's greener alone by yourself. So a lot of Scorpio men, we don't have this deliberate nature. He's not deliberately ostracizing himself from you. You see what I'm saying? He's not deliberately separating himself in any type of way. He's not deliberately trying to make a wedge between y'all. But this is the individual that he naturally is. This is an individual that has naturally gotten accustomed to being away from people because we learn from an early age that most people don't have the right intentions for you. Most people are only going to be in it for self. Most people are only going to do things in a herd mentality. There's very few individualism in this day and time. And we understand that from an early age. So we learn to walk, even if we have to walk alone. We learn to handle those 50,000 errands, even if you got to handle them and ride in your car alone and go to these 100,000 different business locations, handle this different business. You gonna have to hit me up behind the scenes, sweetheart, cause I got the. But I appreciate the love. Thank you. Definitely for coming in. And make sure y'all donate. I don't even have to say nothing. But thank you for make sure y'all make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure y'all donate to my Cash App, my PayPal if you can. I appreciate the love. This is my second video for y'all today. So make sure y'all show that support. If you want to reach out to me behind the scenes, reach out at 312-526-6350. And I appreciate the love. Um, we are individuals that are only going to be driven by what drives us. We only going to love where we are understood. We're only going to be present to where we are wanted. We're so used to not having to really connect with most people. We're used to he gets accustomed and He's going to get accustomed to being by himself a lot. You know, he's going to get used to not really having that many people around him. So a lot of times when he's with you, he's going to go into this mode. You know, he's going to go into this blackout mode because we're so used to being extremely independent. But he's not independent to a way where he doesn't want you to be present in his life, or independent to a way he doesn't want you to be connected with him. But you got to understand that whatever that you desire from us, you know, you just have to vocalize it. You just have to bring it to attention. You can't be this individual that is lightweight with us as far as, I'm just trying to make sure this stuff look right, y'all. He's not gonna be this individual that just be able to know, okay, this person is feeling this way deeply about me. We feel certain things, of course, because Scorpios, like I tell y'all many times before, he does have a deep intuition. He does have a deep way to unlock into what you're really feeling. But we can know that exactly what you're feeling. We can know everything about you. But if you don't confront it and grab it, it's like I tell y'all all the time, like Scorpio is not an individual that's gonna be like normal. If you're not an individual that grasps things in life that you want, it's gonna slip away, right? It's just like me saying I want to make a YouTube page and I don't make no videos. It ain't gonna my channel, when it just fell in place by itself, right? The videos just ain't gonna make themselves. Love ain't gonna just make itself. Relationships just not gonna make themselves. You got to get out your box. You got to take on challenges. You got to step outside your comfort zone. And that's why Scorpio, man, he brings a lot of women and bring a lot of people in relationships that we with into their full potential, into their full bloom, because we make you have to step out on a different level. We make you have to come outside your bubble. He's gonna make you have to step outside of being comfortable and doing everything at a certain pace that you're used to. Let me see. And y'all let me know if y'all in here. I see 7 people in here. What's going on? Y'all let me know if y'all in here. If you are a new subscriber, let me know. If my visuals look clear, please let me know, because I definitely want to make sure it coming through right. If it's looking crackly, let me know. If you've been here for 2 months, how long you been watching? 2 years, 6 years, 5 years. You know, where you from? Let me know. Are you a Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries? You know, definitely let me know. Hit me up in the chat. And y'all excuse. And I really appreciate it. Where is everybody? I know it's real early, but I still want to make sure y'all up in here. And like I tell y'all, you want to reach out to me at 312-526-6350. You know, I know everybody gonna come in and view the videos when they can. And this is a bonus video, kind of surprise joint. I didn't even tell y'all I was gonna do this, but I want y'all to enjoy it. When you connect with us, like we used to, we're not a type of individual. We yearn for love. We are passionate about love. We want love in the most deepest ways, even more than the average man. But it has to be wanted by the other person. It has to be passionately desired by the other person. You know, it can't be arrogantly desired. It can't be shallow and desired. It can't be fake and connected. It has to be something that's real. It has to be something that she wants. It has to be something that she don't mind taking chances with. It has to be something that she can step out on faith with. She don't always have to be sure of everything. She can And that takes bravery, that takes courage, and that's why we can't be with no weak woman. We can't be with no scary woman because she's not gonna be the type that take chances. She's not gonna be the type that's gonna understand us because when the first thing becomes mysterious, she's not gonna be able to handle it, or she's not gonna be able to try to understand it. You have to be an individual that let him know where you stand at because he's used to being in his own world. He's used to being alone. I know be like, it's crazy because he's so handsome or he's so attractive, and I know a lot of women like him. He's probably doing this because that's the stereotype. Oh, he's probably doing that. That's a stereotype. That's an assumption. You know what I mean? That's not who we are. Oh, he's probably a party animal. He's probably a playboy. That's an assumption. What my young boys say, that's cap. That's completely cap. And I'm sorry, baby. I got to get you plucking my nerves, and I don't even know you like that. I'm sorry, baby. I can't fake it. You got to hit me up behind the scenes. I got to know who you are because I don't know you, but I appreciate your love. You know, thank you so much. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be distracted from making this video. You know what I mean? And once I get some more people in the chat, I can feel more comfortable. But when I get a certain persistence from a person that I don't really know them, I got to look at you and evaluate you first. You see what I'm saying? I don't know who you are. I don't even know what angle you coming from. So one thing I got to understand when it comes to connecting with us is that it's going to be real. It's going to be passionate. It's going to be deeply connected. But we're going to be in our own. We're going to be a person that's going to always be an individual. You know what I mean? He's going to be a person that's always going to know how to move, whether he's with that woman or whether he's away from that woman. He's always going to have a certain consistency, and being by himself. He's not one of those dudes that's going to break when have a breakup. He's not one of those dudes that's going to cry about and feel sorry for himself once. Say for instance, he around 50 people and all 50 of those people turn against him. And they were supposed to build something. Now they were supposed to go in a certain direction. I'm not going to stop because 50 people are against me. I'm not going to not be myself because 50 people don't like me, or 100 people don't like me, or those 2 people don't like me, or this 5 people don't like me. That has nothing to do with my life goals. That has nothing to do with my confidence. It has nothing to do with my drive. It has nothing to do with my intelligence. So why should I let anything stop me? I should move with the same pizzazz. I should move with the same upbeat mentality. I should move with the same masculinity. Whether I'm with a stallion, whether I'm with Bucktooth Betty, I'm gonna have the same charisma, the same confidence, the same bravado that you always known me for, even when I was a single man, because I know how to separate myself from the pack. He's not your child. He's not a little egg in the damn nest. He's not supposed to be under you and coddling under you. He's supposed to be his own individual. But he's supposed to be a man first because that's why you with him in the first place. He's not supposed to coddle under you like you're like a toddler. He's not supposed to tag along with you like your little nephew. He's supposed to be able to have a life of his own. He's supposed to be able to be a man and be able to have his own life plans as a man. He's supposed to be able to have his own individualism as a man. He ain't supposed to have an individualism as a over cuddly ass, over suffocating ass man. Because that's a lot of times y'all don't understand. That's what y'all really asking for. We give y'all space. We give y'all seclusion. Not to ostracize, not to alienate, because people need free time. People need space. People need that respect to get the hear their own freaking thoughts. You need to know that who you are. Sometimes you might want to paint your toenails and watch Lifetime. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to smell that strong ass fingernail polish. We don't want to watch Lifetime, but we gonna respect that because we love you, because we connected to you. We respect that enough to give you that space. He's gonna give you that breathing room. He's gonna give you that individuality where you don't feel like he's literally suffocating and hovering over you 24/7. And sometimes it can come off a certain way. Sometimes it can be misunderstood. So this is why I'm giving y'all the solution. I'm giving y'all the abbreviation of what's going on. And y'all let me know if y'all in here. You know, I appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna do that to you because I'm in a good mood today. So I'm gonna be good today. Cause even though I don't know who you are for real, yeah, I'm gonna let you chill until I see you do something crazy. You was giving me a little bit of that energy. Hey, spiritual reads, you don't come around. You a strange. You act like a stranger too, but I kind of know you somewhat. Look at my face. Look at my face. I'm too honest. I'm sorry. Look at my face. Look at my face. Yeah, right. But I appreciate you popping your little bean head in there, but your little apple head in here. I appreciate it. One thing you got to understand when you connect with us, you know, um, it's going to be very private, and it's going to be very respected. We don't feel you don't got no love for me. You don't donate. You don't don't get me started. Move around. What did my young boy say? Move around. Move around, shorty. Move around, shorty. One thing you got to understand when it comes to us, you know what I mean, is we gonna be on our own accord. We gonna be like the men of the 1930s. We gonna be like the men of the 1940s. Even if Granddaddy was in the shed, drinking a bottle of whiskey, you know, building a new, you know, building something for your school, or building something for your project, working on his cars, shining his shoes, you know, he was the men of those times. They always had their own individuality. They always had their own world outside of their families. Whether it was throwing horseshoes with the old heads, playing cards, going to a shot house and playing poker. You know what I'm saying? With the guys and everything. You know what I'm saying? He got to be an individual first. He got to be a person first. That's why a lot of people get in relationships and they suffocate each other to the point they can't stand each other. They suffocate each other to the point that they fall out over petty stuff because they forget who they are. They feel suffocated. They feel stagnated because they don't feel like they got breathing room. They don't feel like they got leg room. You know what I mean? So as a Scorpio, like separating as far as relationships, we don't see it like y'all see it because we don't connect with y'all. Like I tell y'all all the time, we don't connect with y'all solely through the physical. We connect with y'all spiritually. So you always are with us. We don't never feel like we away from y'all. We always with y'all because we take you with us everywhere we go. That's why you feel our energy even when we're not there. We take you everywhere we go. We connect with you everywhere we go. So we don't feel like you're not with us. We don't feel like we've been gone for you. Because we connect. We know when we see you, it's gonna mean everything. You're gonna be so passionate, so engaging with us because we don't suffocate you. You're gonna miss us. He's gonna have that present where you're gonna miss him. You're gonna think about him. He's gonna give you something to be excited about. He's not gonna be this little puppy that's suffocating you. that's always under you. He's going to be an individual that has his own mindset. He has his own hobbies. He has his own morals, you know, values and principles. Because that's the stuff that most people don't stand on. And this is the stuff that really gets deep into our mind. And the Scorpio, he's an individual. He's a intellectual. He thinks very in depth to the point of to the point of no return. It's like we go deep. We think about 20 years from now. I think about I have memories from the 90s. I have memories from a time that a lot of people have forgotten. I could sit and hear the voices of people that hasn't been on this earth since 1998. I could still remember those conversations. I could still hear their voice and see their presence, because anybody that's ever been in my life, I captivate their presence. Nobody is ever just anybody. I grasp their memory forever, and I hold on to it because I know that's what it means. That's what it's all about. So Scorpio, when he's feeling very sorrowful, he's going to disappear. He's not going to put all that weight on your shoulders. Even though you want us to do that, he's not going to put all the weight on your shoulders. He's going to disappear. He's not going to sit and cry and whine to himself. He's going to take the time in silence to think. Maybe have his favorite drink. Maybe have a shot of some Henny, or a shot of his favorite Patron. Maybe have a cigar and just want to sit and just like an old man sit and look at the water and sit and just think. You ever seen Al Pacino in The Godfather when he just sitting like this? It's a very Scorpio composure. He like this, and he thinking about his family as when they were kids and stuff. That's a very Scorpio scene. If you ever watch the end of Godfather 2, that's what we do when we disappear. A lot of times when it's very heavy, we do stuff like that. We look into the depths of life. We look into the depths of our existence. We look into where we stand, to where we strayed away, to where we're going, to where we've been. We are very, very much in-depth individuals that look very heavy into everything that we do. I see y'all coming up in here, and you can comment now, Adrian. You good to go. I got you clear. Let me see. I appreciate you though. Hey, what's going on, Alpha? What's going on, Sonya? Hey, beloved, Amy. What's going on? I appreciate all of y'all. Um, we're very sensitive and loving. We don't show this a lot, I know, but we're very extremely sensitive. So we will ostracize ourselves when we shed tears. You would never even imagine, because the way we show ourselves, we'll be hurt and we'll be sad. Stuff will hurt us deeply, and we'll go by ourselves and just deal with it. We'll go by ourselves and just learn to really take it, really try to handle it. I know a lot of times y'all still want to see us, you still want to communicate with us. So if you really want to really get him out that mode, you just got to make your presence known. You can't be the type that just wait for things to pull itself together when you know things are not together. That mentality is going to fail miserably. Excuse me, y'all. It's going to fail miserably. You got to open your mouth and talk to him. You got to be able to let him know, hey, I want to be able to share your pain, and understand what you really are going through, because I don't like the separation. I don't like the silence. You know, we only know about those who really make themselves known, who really make their presence known to us, because we don't try to reach out for something that's not there. We don't try to really pull something out that was never really revealed in the first place. So if you love us and you miss us, you have to let us know. If you miss him during his disappearing, you have to be vocal about it. You have to be confronted about it. You have to go back to the basics, whether it's conversation, you know, understanding. You're gonna have to really get to. You gonna have to open up to us. We gonna only go where love is desired. We only gonna be with who wants us around. Not I ain't gonna say we perfect. I'm not gonna say we not anything of that nature. We're human just like anybody else. But if you love us, that shouldn't change that. You see what I'm saying? If you care about us, then you should just why don't you, it's not hard to be caring. You know what I'm saying? If you really if it's authentic, it shouldn't be that difficult. It should be very natural. You should be able to easily have that conversation with us. Um, we go. This is what builds our strength, because we don't. He's not going to have that thing where he's like, I'm going through this, baby. Like, I'm going through that. Like, he's not going to be that person until you let him know that you can be that person. We will handle things to ourselves. We take a lot of things into ourselves. It gets us in trouble sometimes because we become very secretive. But it's a lot of it has to do with transformation, reflection, reflection, meditation. That's what a Scorpio separation, silence, Scorpio disappearing. That's what it all boils down to: transformation, meditation, concentration. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey Dina Kane, what's going on? Like I always tell y'all, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate all the love. Make sure y'all hit me up behind the scenes, and make sure y'all show that love and donate, whether it's my Cash App, which is $Godbody2009. And for those that don't really like read, because somebody told me like I be so deep into your video, I don't even be paying attention. It's $Godbody2009 for those that keep missing it. If you want to find my Cash App, my PayPal link is in there too. If you want to reach out to me at 312-526-6350. I see y'all coming in. Make sure y'all like. Make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. I love y'all. Disappearing is meditation for us. It's relaxation for us. It's concentration. And it's like this gives us the energy to build to really surround, because y'all know when y'all love us, y'all know how intense a woman's love is. Don't just get down to Scorpio. Y'all know y'all love is very intense and very mind-boggling when y'all get really deep. So he has to be able to still know who he is, because you can get so deep into a woman that you forget who you are as a man. You forget why she even fell for you, because you start to separate from yourself. You start to separate from your identity. You start becoming somebody else. So you got to be able to step back and take a good look in the mirror. You got to take this step back and really be transparent and reflect with yourself. Like, should I say it that way? How should I talk to her about this? If we wanna go here, maybe I should, because it's all about strategy. It's all about, it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. So a lot of times he take a step back to make sure he's doing things in a healthy way, to make sure he's loving in a healthy way, to make sure the direction he's going is a healthy direction. So he'll disappear. He'll alienate himself from the world, because we are all so mind, body, and spirit. So he has to align those pieces of himself together and make sure that they are on one accord. Because a lot of people, they have all these things, but they are separated from each other. The brain is in the gutter, but the heart is in the right place. The soul is in the right place, but the agenda is completely wrong. You see what I mean? You got to be able to separate yourself and be realistic with yourself. Because you could be doing things with a good heart and the happy face and all that, and could be completely causing havoc. With a smiley face and a light heart, you could literally be creating chaos if you're not in tune with what you're doing. If you're not in tune with your mind, body, and soul, if those things are not in line, you could have the most wonderful intention and literally be devastatingly toxic everywhere you go. If you don't know what you're doing, if you're not in tune with who you're doing it to and how you're doing it. So we'll separate ourselves from stuff. We'll separate ourselves from the most exciting extravaganza in order to get to ourselves. In order to, you know how the old people say, come back to yourself. I know how to come back to myself. Even if it's just listening to a Marvin Gaye album in a quiet room, and it's almost like a sanctuary. When we separate ourselves, we bring ourselves back in tune with the universe. And a lot of women that fall for us, y'all very in tune with that type of stuff. So you should understand, because a lot of you like to meditate. A lot of y'all like to do quiet exercising, quiet breathing exercises, affirmations, prayers. So you understand this. It's the same thing. It's just more extreme. We just need that much more time than you probably would. And we don't mind making you understand it. We don't mind talking to you about it. But a lot of times y'all think we feeling some type of way when we are. It had nothing to do with anything that you have done. Even if he was bad, even if he was, say for instance, even if he was a 16-year-old Scorpio and y'all were dating in high school, he would do the same thing. Y'all could be having some puppy love, little connection in college, and he would do the same movements. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with connection. It has nothing to do with running away from her. It has nothing to do with not wanting to be in a relationship. So y'all let me know if y'all in here. I love y'all. Make sure y'all donate, show that love if you can. Make sure you comment. You know, if my stuff coming through clear, y'all let me know. I want to know if everything coming through clearly. Let me know if everything is looking right. Follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure you donate to my PayPal link or either my Cash App link if you can, which is posted in the link at the top of the chat room. If you want to reach out to me for advice, any type of reading or whatever, you can hit me up at 312-526-6350. I hope y'all enjoying these videos. I know y'all really, support. So I won't even worry about that. I hit y'all with a video early this morning, so please make sure you watch my little video that I did this morning. I know it was really, really early compared to my usual time, but make sure y'all show that love and support, and let me know if you in here. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for coming in. So that separation is sanity to us. Separating is good. I ain't gonna lie, it's certain people that we separate from because it's toxic, it's bad. We'll separate when stuff is toxic. We'll separate sometimes when stuff is out of hand. We'll separate when stuff gets disrespectful. We'll separate when people are literally making our voice invisible and try to belittle us. We'll separate because it's no need to put uh breathe fresh air and just like I told y'all into a dead corpse. There's no need to mix water with oil. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to go together. You just gotta go into your stream and let that toxic waste go down the other drain. You know, because it's not going to connect. You know, so we'll separate from things when it gets toxic. When if you the type that really is emotional, I'm gonna have to tell y'all like he will back away from him because he does not have a in between way of confronting super over emotional spillouts. So he will back away from you when you if you know you are belligerent and emotional and wild when you get upset. He's going to back away and give and let you get yourself together. If you know that you say disrespectful stuff on a whole different level, then you already know your own answer to your own question. Hell yeah, he gonna get away from you. Hell yeah, he gonna separate himself because it's why would he want to be around toxic energy and suffocate himself? It don't make sense. But if you're not on that type of time, if you know you're not that type of individual, you don't have nothing to worry about because it has nothing. It has absolutely nothing to do with the 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 status of the relationship. It has nothing to do with how he feels about you. You know, he's just this is just the type of personality he is. You know, it's a Scorpio can be 90 years old and go for a walk around the park and disappear on his little wife. If you a little older in age, where we like super old, we ain't gonna just leave it like that. Cause I gotta we gotta keep an eye on each other. We might we might clock out of here if with the wrong, but you know, not paying attention to each other. So it'll be a little different then. But he knows how to space things out. You know, he knows how to, you know, take time away. He knows how to really um, piece things together to make it make sense. Because if it doesn't, if it gets to a point where we around y'all all the time, as much as y'all say, oh y'all appreciate that or y'all love that, it's not going to be as appreciated as much as you love us. It's not going to be appreciated if we around y'all all the time. If we suffocate y'all all the time. If we don't let you breathe and be yourself, because you have to be an individual first, right? You got to be your own person first in order to bring your full self to a relationship. You got to know who you are. You got to be happy with where you at as an individual before you get into any relationship. So we let y'all feel your comfort zone. We want y'all to feel as though we want y'all to have that breathing room. We want y'all to feel like you're human, like you're still human. Because a lot of people get in relationships and it don't feel like it feel like a sentence. It feels like a punishment. It feels like a overextensive uh, trap or whatever. And we don't want it to be like that. So we'll give y'all that space. You know, y'all let me know because I know y'all real quiet. I don't know what be going on, but you know, y'all make sure y'all please hit that y'all if y'all got anything to comment, you know, make sure you hit that chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. You know, I love doing these for y'all. You know, but I definitely want to hear from y'all. I definitely want to get understand where y'all coming from. So let me know if y'all in here. Follow me at Godbody_2009. Make sure you donate to my Cash App or PayPal if you can. You know, if you want to reach out to me, make sure you reach out to me at 312-526-6350. 312-526-6350. There's a lot more of y'all in here now. and I appreciate that. I've been going hard for y'all. I came in here early, like I told y'all. I try to hit videos when I can, when I have the opportunity. So please make sure y'all support and y'all hit and y'all make sure y'all show that love. And if any parts of the disappearing that y'all want me to abbreviate and make understood, y'all just let me know, and I'll make that, try to make it help y'all make it known. Oh, hey, Sonya. Somebody was asking about you the other day, like where's ain't she your moderator? Like do she even come around? Like y'all stop picking with us, my moderators. She comes in when she can. Hey, organic melanin. Hey, God, Goddess Extension. Um, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Let me see. You know, like I told y'all, when we like we like to always feel, that we have a certain control over ourselves, not just of the situation or anything. We want to control ourselves. We want to be in control of how we do things and how we bring ourselves into the relationship, how we bring that passion to the relationship. We always want to make things clear when it comes to our relationships. When it comes to people that we're with. So we have to get away because just like anything else, y'all gonna pluck our nerves. Y'all know, just like anything else, we gonna pluck y'all nerves and y'all gonna pluck our nerves. Y'all gonna whine too much. You gonna be crying and whining too much. He got to know how to back away. He can't just be like, stop, shut up. He got to be like, all right, let me give her some space. You be like, you fussing and you talking smack. You might be in one of your moods. It might be one of those days. And it's like, what I'm gonna do? Cuss you out because a little feminine short woman out? I ain't got time for that. I got to fight the lions, tigers, and bears. I don't got time to waste energy on no one and with no arguing and no fussing. I let her fuss with the wall, because I can't. It ain't no need for me to get into that type of combative lip bapping. So the Scorpio man is not gonna get into all that. This is not the great debate. I go my way, you go your own way. I don't get into enormous fallouts and disputes for no reason. So yeah, but make sure you still support this platform. I don't want to hear all that. I appreciate it, but make sure you still support the platform. Don't get all funny now. I don't want to hear all that. I've been holding back from y'all. Been all tucking. I don't want to hear all that. Make sure you still show love to this platform. Don't change up the avenue now. Don't change up the avenue without hitting the damn. At least hit the blinker on first. You too, all my new supporters. Make sure y'all show that love. Make sure y'all donate. Make sure y'all hit that cash app up. Don't be bapping and the capping at me all in my ear, all in my chat room, all on my IG. When y'all don't support the platform, make sure you keep it 100 with yourself and make sure you keep that even balance. Make sure y'all show that love and support. Don't just be yapping and the bapping in my ear and capping on the internet. If you show love, if you love that support and you rock with the channel or whatever, make sure y'all show that love and support it. Don't just be talking out the side of your neck. Make sure you follow me at godbody_2009. If you want to hit me up behind the scenes, you can hit me up on my email or you can hit me up on my Gmail. You know, uh, Make sure you hit me up behind the scenes at 312-526-6350. I appreciate the love. And I ain't gonna make this one but so much longer because I know it's only a certain support and just like anything, I can only, just like I tell y'all, we can only give y'all the energy that y'all give us. If you don't do absolutely diddly squat crap for a Scorpio in a relationship and you do the bare ass backwards ass minimum, don't expect us to be this jovial, breath of sunshine. Get real with yourself. If you don't do half of what you ask for to receive out of us, and you don't show half of that love when it comes to the relationship, when it comes to communicating, when it comes to time, get real with yourself. He's not going. Why would he attach himself or be so thirsty to want to be around that type of energy when you don't even show love, when you're not even nice, when you're not even available, when you don't even have a conversation with him for weeks at, like, don't expect this abundance of love out the fucking sky. Get real with yourself. A lot of you literally make yourself strangers. So what should I do with a stranger? I shall separate from that stranger because I know not of you. We know not of each other. So I'm a separate from that. We don't know each other no more. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. I tell people the way it is, and I love y'all. Support you. Let me know if y'all up in here. Let me know if you're enjoying the video. I've been noticing there ain't been too many people really. What's the word for it? Y'all not really being active in the chat room. Even some of my moderators have told me y'all really be like kind of dead, and like y'all like I'm gonna stop being real with y'all. When it start getting dead to the point where y'all don't refuse to say nothing or y'all don't respond, I'm gonna just start ending the video like right on the spot, just like a lot of creators do, because I'm not doing this just to be talking through the air. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't respond, I'm gonna carry my black ass straight up. You ain't the only one who got plans. You ain't the only one with plans and busy schedules. I can get carry my ass on if you ain't gonna comment. You know, one thing, one thing, constant content zone. I don't know you, my content zone, but thank you for coming in. I don't even know if you a real person. But make sure you hit that like. You probably ain't even like the video. But I'm not. I don't do no connection with people that don't connect with me. I don't rely on friendship from 3 months ago. I don't. You it's like y'all be crazy, yo. Y'all be deep with us and then do something else, and then we don't receive y'all. We don't respond to y'all. We don't have the same attitude when you come back. It's like what? It's like we we disappear because we introverted. Y'all just get caught into y'all own world and just alienate and isolate the Scorpio out of the relationship, and then when y'all come back, y'all expect us to be like, hey, like, you're like, yo, what's up? How you doing? You know, how's life? God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what to say to you no more. I don't even know who you are. I don't know where you. I don't know where you've been. I don't know where you've been. You know what I mean? So I got that. You got to. We got to start from a certain scratch. Because we don't know who y'all talking to, who you are, what your intention was, like, why are you even around us? You know what I'm saying? Because people that love us, we don't have to guess it. We don't have to look for it. They always there and they always consistent. The people that's weak, I don't even flinch because a weak person can't do nothing but be weak. An unloyal person can't do nothing but be unloyal. They are like houses of hay. They like a house made of hay. A fake friend is a fair weather friend. And just like a fair weather, they are a fair feather that gets blown in the damn wind. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. The hell with you. I don't. Life goes on. Like Tupac said, life goes on, baby. I'ma live. My heart shall mend. The wound's gonna heal. Or is it the wound gonna heal? But I'm not gonna sit and cry baby about it. The person that loves us, it's gonna show. The person that's gonna be loyal to us, they gonna always be there. The fake person, they gonna become a distant, forgotten memory. I'm not gonna lie to you. Once we separate from our soul and heart from you, you become a distant memory. You know, I miss certain people out of my life because of certain things, but as far as like being driven towards them, enough to want to call them, I figure out about them, I look up their social media, never, not one. I can't tell you the last time I seen any of them. I don't even know what they had. I don't even know nothing about them anymore. I don't try to figure out what happened. The people that's supposed to be around, they're gonna be around. The people that's supposed to love me are gonna love me. The people that's supposed to turn their back on me and shit on me, they gonna do that too. The person that's supposed to be a sorry ass friend, they gonna be that because that's what God meant for them to be that because it's gonna bring out the biggest muscle in my spiritual journey. You can't be a leader without having the flunkies uh, hate and try to piss on your parade. You ain't doing nothing if you ain't being hated. You ain't doing shit if you ain't got no goofy weak motherfuckers trying to anchor what you trying to everything you try to do. You got to have the weirdos and the haters. You got to have the blocking spirits and the monitoring spirits because that you are super powerful. You are super strong. You know the weak don't battle the weak. The weak try to attack the strong. That's why it takes so many of them to come against one. They ain't got the muscle. They got to conjure it up. Even it's like SpongeBob. You ever seen the episode of SpongeBob when he had the big ass plastic muscle arms? These how haters look. Fake muscles, fake definition. he like SpongeBob. You want a lemonade? He like he living because he ain't got no damn muscles. Those are pretend muscles. That's a fake flex. You see what I'm saying? Most haters they be fake flexing. It's like they got courage on steroids. They courage is steroids. It's steroid pumped. They taking spiritual steroids. Once you deflate their little balloons, they have no muscle. It's skin and bone. It's imaginary. Let me see. But I gave y'all a good joint, man. Y'all let me know if y'all up in here. And you too, organic melanin. Make sure y'all show that love. If you're a new supporter, you know what I'm saying. I ask y'all in the same token. Make sure y'all show that love. Make sure y'all donate. Make sure y'all support if you can. You know, make sure you follow me at Godbody_2009. That's why we so strong, man. That's why people don't understand why the hell do y'all think we so strong? This ain't no steroid courage. This ain't no plastic passion. This straight. This all real. I ain't confident cause Nelly Trophy in here. Even though she stacked like a stack of pancakes with the syrup and the butter. Whether she here or not, I still talk with the same confidence. I love her Sonya, but whether she here, I'ma still have the same confidence. Whether any of my moderators show love, Sky 11 Hook, she been gone for 140 days and 40 nights. But whether she ever come back again or not, I'm gonna do the videos and hit the same home runs, whether she in the stands or not. I'ma still hit the home runs. I'ma still win the championship. I'm not here. I don't have plastic courage. I don't need certain people around me to be a certain way. I don't need a fake applause to make me feel pride. I already have that. I don't need no super fake tough dudes around me to make me feel like I'm a man, to make me feel like I go hard in the yard. I go hard. I stomp hard in the yard by my damn self. I don't need no audience to get loose. I I I, I will do it in front of your audience, and I will make a whole and I'll be a whole showstopper by myself because I'm able to be by myself. I know how to be by myself. That's why we disappear. That's why I separate myself. I know how to be courageous. I know how to be strong because I know how to be by myself. Because any of y'all could turn on me. Even the person that love me the most, any of y'all could turn on me at any time. If I had to depend on that to keep me going with my channel, I'd be in trouble. Cause most people from this, they desert. They flaky. And y'all know how females is. I got a channel full of females, so they flake. They can get flaky. They can be shallow. They can be funny acting. They can be fidgety. I'ma still go the same way, whether no matter how they feel. I'ma still be the same God body. Ain't that something? Regardless of who's in the damn fight, the Scorpio, we stay the same and we remain the same because I'ma stay the same. I know who I am. I can look myself dead in my eyeballs and look right into my own eyes because I know who I am. I know where I stand. I can see my soul because I ain't put no price tag on my shit like everybody else. I still know the little boy that lives inside of me. I ain't sold myself short for 30 pieces of silver. A lot of people they don't even know who they are no more. And that's why we always have to make sure we separate ourselves because we all can get to that level, y'all. That's why sometimes we take the time to be like, yo, let me remember who I am. Let me remember I'm human. Let me separate myself. Because a man can lose himself into a woman. He start becoming all weirdo. You see these dudes, even some of these guys that married, they become all weird, become all effeminized, and come all super funny and goofy because they don't know who they are no more. And after a certain time, that woman even loses respect for him because she like, he's just a follow the leader, tag along type of clown. He don't even have his own nuts to be his own man. He don't even have his own nuts to even state his own opinion. Even when I'm pissing on his parade, he don't even throw a damn stick at the damn in the damn war. How the hell he gonna protect me? What type of strength he gonna have to stand up for me? He can't even tell me when I'm doing bullshit. How the hell he gonna stand up to another grown man? Nah, we don't have that problem. We'll get on your ass just as quick as we get on anybody else's ass. Cause the same way you disrespectful is the same way anybody else can be disrespectful. And that's the same way we gonna handle it. Because we know how to separate. We know how to distinguish. We know how to detail and separate. That's why I don't take out other people's frustrations on nobody else. I don't take out indirect energy on somebody. Nah, I go straight to the source. I go straight to the source and chop it straight at the root. I don't want to hit the side fling. I ain't trying to hit the side person. I ain't trying to hit the side kick. I want the main culprit. I don't want to hit the side targets. I want to hit the bullseye. I don't want to misdirect no energy at nobody. So understand when you deal with the Scorpio, man, you're gonna get the real us. Not at all. You're gonna get the real passion, or not at all. He's gonna separate for his individualism, his masculinity, his sanity, his memories, his future planning. These are the things that incorporate to his disappearing. Is planning, strategizing, minimizing the BS, looking at what stuff counts, look at what doesn't count. Cause once you eliminate the bullshit, y'all, the stuff ain't hard. It's nothing hard. We make it hard. We hard on each other. We real hard on each other. We nasty as hell to each other. But the situation don't even be that hard. But a little love, a little understanding, and a little kindness go a long ass way. It definitely goes a long ass way. But a lot of people don't humble themselves. They don't look at the big picture. They only look at what they want to look at. And we don't do that. We look at the big picture. Even when we got to separate ourselves from our girlfriend, from our wife, family, whatever. Like, we got to get away from all that shit sometimes. You got to be able to hear your own voice and know who you are. So if you ask why he disappeared, he's disappearing for who he is. He's disappearing to remain the man that you know him to be. So solitude is how they say silence is golden. He's just appreciation. He just appreciate the value of that gold. He just appreciates the value of it. Most people say silence is golden, but they don't appreciate it. They don't enforce it. They don't endorse it. We appreciate peace. We appreciate silence. We appreciate kindness. So we'll take the time to ourselves to get to ourselves. If them kids be loud and to the point where he feel like he about to flip out, he'll go outside right quick. Or he'll step outside and get some fresh air. We not gonna ever let ourselves go overboard. So we'll separate ourselves when things are getting too heated, and give it and let it rest. Give it a little break. So I hope that made things understood from y'all. I love y'all. Thank you to all my true deepest supporters. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. A million. I love y'all. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you got the full-fledged understanding of the video. Just let me know if you in here. Let me know if you really was vibing with the video. That really mean a lot. Just let me know if you enjoyed it. Make sure y'all hit that. Y'all ain't hit the like button in a long time. There's been people coming in and out, in and out. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all support. I appreciate those that's in here, but it's only certain few that's liked the video. But it's gonna be what it is, right? It's only a few people that's gonna ever really understand. That's why I separate from the majority, because the majority are they going down shit's creek. They following the pack. They living in the world of fake believe. They be on some clown shit. They be on some fake shit. I gotta separate from the weirdos. I only need the strongest of the strong, the fittest of the fit, the most thorough of the fucking thorough can be around me. All that flim-flamsy, flabby ass, fake shit, I move around that bullshit. I can do without it, personally. So I distance myself from it and I regurgitate it and get rid of it, tie it up and toss it. But if it's healthy, if it's loving for my heart, I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna bring it to the up front and personal, and I'm gonna caress it because it's positive, it's refreshing, it's it's rehydrating, spiritually. So the Scorpio, he's always going to be an individual. He's always going to be passionate, but your love will direct the direction of relationship. The compass of your heart will guide the relationship. The compass of your intentions will guide the relationship. Because if they're in the wrong place, it's going to go to hell and back, and then you ain't gonna be able to redeem it because your heart ain't in the right place. If your heart in the right place when y'all come to us, if you full of love, it's going to be revealed. You're not going to be able to do anything else except for love us until you can't no more. But if it's not in you, you're not going to be able to fake it for a second because we going to see right through you. You be one of the motherfuckers that disappear like a fair weather friend. See ya. Bye. Like my beautiful long late sister that's been gone for so many years. Like she used to say bye, cause she ain't deal with a whole lot of people either. She deal with you with a long handled spoon. And I know now and she was 5 years old now and she already knew people ain't worth a damn. She only want to deal with her who she knew and what she was familiar with and who loved her. All that other fake flogging in your face, breathing your hot stinky breath in my face, talking about nothing. You gonna move around. I'm gonna move you around. I don't got time for that. I'm not embracing that. But if you real, if you really got that in you, it's gonna be seen. And that Scorpio, we gonna embrace that. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been quiet, whatever. I can't put no. It's like putting confidence into a dude that don't want to have confidence. I can't make y'all be social. You know what I'm saying? I can't make y'all communicate. Unfortunately, we live in a generation where people do not know how to communicate. Even when y'all in a live chat with me, a lot of y'all still don't know how to communicate with me. But y'all be talking about disappearing, talking about Scorpio. A lot of y'all don't know how to communicate with us at all. Y'all don't know how to communicate on even on a basic level. Even with all this technology. Oh, I got a Twitter, a Snapchat. But so the fuck what? You don't even know how to place a sentence together to make logical sense. What the hell does having 50,000 social media accounts got to do with it? You got 50,000 followers but can't make 5 sentences. What the fuck does it matter? How many people like you? They just like you for paper thin reasons. Paper thin. They could care less about who you really are. As soon as you post up an educational post, you gonna get 2 likes. It's fake. It's a fake reality. It's all fake. A lot of people just don't understand that because they lost in a world of fake belief where everything is shiny. I'm gonna have to. I love you to death. But don't talk me to death, Adrian. I'm feeling real nice today. Don't make me mad. Lord have mercy. Don't make me be up. Don't make me act up. Don't talk me behind the scenes. A lot of y'all be doing all that capping. That's why I look at y'all a certain way because I don't hear from y'all behind the scenes, but y'all be like, as soon as y'all get in the chat room, y'all like what? You follow me on IG. I give y'all my number. What the fuck? What is we talking about? What is we really talking about? You got 50,000 damn social medias account. You say you can't mend a problem or a situation or communicate. Well, damn it, you just ain't trying. A lot of people just don't know how to socialize. They don't know how to communicate. If you only know how to communicate with people that supposedly go along with your program, you don't know how to communicate. You got to be able to walk with all types of life and all types of people because unfortunately, this is a melting pot. This ain't a one-dimensional world where everybody goes along in your direction. I know I can answer certain questions, but let me be honest with you. I'm gonna be very real with you. I know I don't have to answer any questions. A lot of creators don't even let their chat be open doing live videos. A lot of creators don't even open their comment sections. Y'all so spoiled. Y'all so spoiled. Y'all, a lot of y'all take me for granted. Yeah, I give y'all multiple ways to reach out to me. Nobody has no reason to feel the abundance to just bombard me because I give y'all all the access that y'all need. So like I'm gonna tell y'all again, if you want to donate, make sure y'all donate to my Cash App or my PayPal. If you want to just show love to the channel, if you want to ask questions, if you want your natal chart reading, if you want some relationship advice or just regular advice about life, regular advice about things in general, make sure you reach out to me. Make sure you donate first. And if you don't know what to donate, make sure you reach out to my Yahoo email account, or you can reach out to me on my Gmail email account, and I answer back really really quick. So make sure you understand I'm serious for only serious inquiries only. If you want to hit me up behind the scenes, reach out to me at 312-526-6350. 312-526-6350. Because think about it, y'all. If I was an individual that just went off of, oh, I'm going to do videos because I'm confident my girlfriend giving me all this heavy, breathtaking love, so I feel confident I can do my videos. But so what happens when we break up? Well, I'm gonna just stop doing videos. I'm gonna just give up. Nah, I done broke up with multiple people since I started this platform. And I never stopped. I never stopped pressing on what I was doing because I was able to know what I always know what I'm doing. I know where I'm trying to go. She didn't instill that in me. Didn't no woman instill that ambition in me. That's God given. She can't take that away from me. No matter what type of woman I'm with, no matter what back fake ass friend disappear in the damn breeze, I'ma still be me. Ain't that something? Wow. Wow. Yep, that's me. That bees me. The man that stand on top of the mountain when nobody even gave him as much as a uh, hand hammer to climb up that motherfucker. I still got on the top of that bitch. Ain't that some shit? Didn't he have nobody? Didn't he have as much as a trampoline waiting at the bottom for me in case I fall? But I still climbed. Cause only the strong survive, not the popular. Hey, good morning, Jay Bird. So, like I said, I gave y'all two deep ones. So y'all make sure y'all show that love and support. I'm gonna go by y'all. I'm gonna see how y'all show that love. Make sure y'all like, share the videos. Make sure y'all donate if you can. I love y'all. Big kiss to all of y'all. I appreciate the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you follow me at Godbody _2009, and make sure you jot down my links At least screenshot my link. If you don't have time to write all it down and y'all want to make all them excuses, because that's all it is. Screenshot the damn link while you in this video. Take a picture of it with another phone. I don't give a damn. Pause the video. No excuses. It's 2024, y'all. It's time to grow up. My information is available to y'all every video. Screenshot it. I don't give a damn what you do. It's available and it's there. You can use it or you cannot use it. That's your grown adult choice. But you are more than welcome to always reach out to me with open arms. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I want y'all to have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I will see y'all soon. Peace.